What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to Introvert Rockstars podcast by Dexter Williams. Let's go.
There's a lot of bullshit in the world about do what your passion and all that. And I don't believe in people just dropping their careers and becoming a rock musician or writing poetry or anything. You have to make a living, you have to be practical, but let's go through a process and find out where you went wrong, what you were meant to do, and how instead of like veering suddenly to becoming a rock star while you're in law, how we can kind of carve a path this direction towards music, towards maybe something that is more your what you connect to. How do we now carve a path there?
What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? Happy Tuesday. And I always put happy in front of it because during the week, man, especially it's almost winter time. So, you just get that chill vibe. It's hard for you to get motivated. It's hard for you to like get energy and shit. So I say happy, whatever day it is. So you can, feel that intensity, man. So if you out there, like I say, if you got work tonight on a night shift, man, hey, be happy about that shit. Get pumped up about that shit. You got work early in the morning. Hey, get happy about that. Some people wish they can work, man. Some people wish they can go to work. Some people wish it was that easy to work. Some people wish they could make what you make. You don't think it's enough? Hey, do more. Some people wish they can make what you make, because they messed up in the past. Like some people wish they can get that, man. So you take full advantage of that. This podcast today, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This one ain't gonna be that long because I got some jambalaya waiting on me. And I'm not gonna lie, when jambalaya calls, I go to running. When jambalaya calls, I have to go answer. That's my favorite. That's my favorite dish, man. Jambalaya, oh man. And you gotta get Louisiana style. You gotta get Louisiana. I don't care where else you get it. If you go to a restaurant, I don't care where you live, and every state has, Louisiana this, Louisiana. Every state got it. So before you go to a restaurant, you want to call them and ask them where are the owners from. Just ask them, because you want to get. I'm gonna be honest. You want to get owners that's from Louisiana. If they not from Louisiana, don't trust it. They went. They came down here for a trip. They tasted food, and they had some money. They opened a restaurant, and they said Louisiana's best. Some shit like that. That's all they did. So always ask, where are the owners from? And a lot of times they be from Louisiana. It's a place in Georgia. If you ever go to Georgia, if you live in Georgia, it's in Douglasville, Georgia. It's called I think it's called Gumbo's. Yeah, it's called Gumbo's. It's in Douglasville, Georgia, downtown. Bruh, bruh, I swear, bruh, if you go there, it's the best food. It's the best restaurant in Georgia. And this the funny part. They open for a little hours in the morning, and then they open for a certain amount of hours in the evening. They close and they open up again because they give you so much food. It's a big plate of Louisiana, man. It's the best place. So if you in Georgia, man, it's called Gumbo's. Bruh, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And something about Louisiana people, man. When we go places, hey, we gonna know if that food trash. We ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't gonna lie to you. So it's called Gumbos, man. Go try that shit out if you in Georgia. You ever in Georgia? If you live in Georgia, and that's one of the best restaurants I ever had, like outside Louisiana. For real. So like I said, this podcast won't be that long, but it's gonna be very informational. Because there's something about life, man. There's something about life where we go through a phase in life where you want to quit your job and you just want to go straight into whatever you're doing. Like let's say let's say you a painter and you quit your job because you got bit by that painting bug, or you make beats and you got bit by that bug way there. You see, the world, most people, even I thought this at one time. I thought to quit my job and just go straight into photography. I did that shit. It was like in 2017 when I first found photography, man. I quit what I was I quit working, all that shit. And I didn't know shit about business. I just wanted to do photography. I wasn't thinking on layers, I wasn't thinking on layers. But it was also a good thing that I did that too, because I learned on the fly. I learned how to charge people. Like I learned on the fly. So it was kind of good, but it was mostly bad. But I quit my job and I was just doing photography. Like I wasn't doing no other hustle. I said straight photography, man. And I was doing so good with it. But I kept running into problems with like charging people and stuff like that, because at first I was doing it for free, because I loved it so much. And then, I talked to another photographer. He was like, "Oh, charge this when you first starting off." Then I was doing it, and I was like, "Damn, this shit would be so much easier if I had a job and I was doing photography, because I could use that money. I might not have a lot of time, but I have money to cover, my gas, to cover shit that I'm doing, and I want to put out a book." So I said, "Fuck it." I got me a job, bro. It was the best decision I ever made when I got my trucking job back, and I put out my book, my photography book. It was the best decision I made, man. So in this life, man, do not just up and quit your career, your job. Don't do that. I know it's gonna be hard, because once you get bit by that bug, whatever bug you get bit by, the car bug, the photography bug, the rap bug, the painting bug, the building bug, whatever bug bites you, it's like you just want to quit everything that's not connected to that, and you want to just go straight to it. Don't do that. Don't do it. Have that discipline to where you can still use that money from your job, and you can still find a way to connect yourself. See, right now, and everything I'm talking about, I'm living it. So like right now, I'm still driving trucks, and I'm still doing sometimes I do photography here and there when I have time. So my thing is, right now, I've been looking for photography gigs also. So that's the thing. I look for a photography gig in New Orleans, and that's go connect me to what I'm going to, but I don't have to quit my other job. I just have to do more, and that's where I say, man, in this life, if you want something, you really gotta do more. You really gotta push yourself to do more. That's really what it is. It's not gonna just come and lay in your lap. And if it does, like, beware of it, because it's gonna make you feel like you lucky. And when you feel like you lucky, you're not gonna be disciplined. You can go to other people's YouTube channels and you can see, like, they felt like they was lucky, and when like certain people left they group, they dry. They dry. But you gotta put in this hard work, man. Like I say, my my goal is to do videos every day, because I know how it feels when you waiting on certain content, and I want to bring y'all information that you can really use in real life, bro. So that's why you can go catch me talking down on rappers and fuck all that shit. This way here, do not quit your job. Keep your job and do more. That's it. And it's ironic how it works, because when you have your job, you have money, you more confident in what you can do. Because if somebody comes to you and say, "We'll offer you this," you gonna be like, "Well, I don't want to do this, so I don't really need your money right now, because I'm making money." But when you're not making money, you go take anything from anybody. You go take anything. So when it comes to your dreams, man, like he said, like Robert Greene said, man, if you want to be a rock star, still keep your day job, still keep your career, and you just have to do more. Find ways to make music when you off. Find ways to write while you at work. Find ways to stay connected to it. Never get disconnected from, damn, this gonna be powerful. Never get disconnected from your goals while you got 9 to 5. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to keep that drive on your passions, because you work at somebody else's job. But never get disconnected from what you love, man. Never get disconnected. I don't care what it is. If it's something you love, never get disconnected. Never give them your whole soul. Even though you work for them, don't give them your whole soul. Still have that for what you love, because that's very important in life. You know, I was watching something. Oh, I talked about it with Tom Brady and his wife, his old lady. She want to leave him because he don't want to retire. I'm like, damn, this is something you love. You never give up anything you love, bro. Now, if it's for your kids, if it's for to take care of your kids and make sure they eat, make sure they got clothes on their back, you paying child support, stuff like that. Hey, do what you do. Do what you gotta do, bro. Because they they go appreciate it when they get older. You know, do what you gotta do, bro. You know, but in other regards, man, look, don't ever give up what you love for no woman, for no job, for nothing, bro. Don't do it. you know, Still work their jobs, but still have that time for yourself. For instance, if they, for example, if they if they want you to, for example, they tell you we want you to work 6 days out of the week, 5, 6 days out of the week. You're like, okay, cool. I got 1, 2 days to do what I do for myself, you know. And let's say you do that for 8 months, and then they switch it up on you and say, oh, we need you for 7 days. Look, you gotta stand your ground. You gotta say, look, those days are for my mental and to do things that I love, so I can keep coming to this job. That's what you gotta tell them. You gotta stand your ground. That's very important in life, man. Because if you don't, you will go through life agreeing with stuff that you really don't agree with. That you really don't agree with. You never want to sell your soul straight to money. You know, but you want to have that money to support the things that you're doing. So you got a rock band, you got a band. You know, you want to have that money coming in from work, so you don't have to do any gig, so you don't have to go to a place where they're killing people in the club. You don't have to do that. You could turn that shit down. A lot of people can't turn gigs down because they have to do it. That's their only source of income. That's their only source of income in this life, man. You just have to do more. If you want to if you want to carve out that path to photography, you just gotta do more. You gotta find a way to make that money, make a living, and you gotta keep a hold to your goals and your dreams, man. I'm telling you, it's hard, but if you really love something, it's not gonna leave you. Damn, if you really love something, it's never gonna leave you. It's never gonna leave you. I really love photography. It's never gonna leave me because it's in my blood. It's in my soul, man. It was there before I even knew it. Like I say, I used to walk around with a fucking Kodak camera in my hand when I was young. I ain't even know that shit until I saw a picture of it. Like crazy, bruh. It's in you. That's why I say, if you got a hard time finding your passions, man, go ask your mom, go ask your grandmother what you used to do as a little kid. What things did you love as a little kid? And sometimes you can remember the things you used to do, the things that used to attract you. Go back to those times. Go back to when you was a teenager. Go back to you was a kid and find out those things that you used to love, man. If you don't carve out a path to what you love and you get discouraged because you got work, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a miserable life. You're gonna have a miserable life because guess what? You're gonna start getting in relationships to fill that void of you not finding out what you love. You're gonna want a woman, to fill that void. And guess what, bro? Guess what? A woman can never fill that void of a man not finding his life purpose. Before you find your life purpose, you can't be in love. Damn, nigga. I'm telling you, that's why I do this podcast when I'm hungry, bro. When I'm hungry, nigga, I'm ready. Let's go. You can't fall in love until you find your life's purpose, bro. It ain't no such thing. It ain't no such thing. You just trying to fill a void up. Something missing. Something missing. We all got a life purpose, bro. Especially as a man, bro. You have a life's purpose. Something you supposed to be doing, and you know it. Sometimes you be like, damn, I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I know this is what I love. I'm supposed to be doing this, and I'm not doing it. So what do you have to do to get yourself back to that point? What you gotta do? You gotta go to work, make that money, put that money into that, so you won't be out here. I'm telling you, bro, fall relationships are the most uh, it's like the best way to hide from yourself, you know. But eventually the truth comes out. It starts coming out, and sometimes it might be passive aggressiveness. You might get angry for no reason at a chick. Man, look, I done told chicks, look, the way you love me, it's like I'm not I'm not deserving of your love right now. I done told chicks that. I done told them I'm not deserving of their love. I'm not deserving of their love. You know, and that caused me to lose a lot of good ass chicks, man, because I just wasn't ready for that. Because first off, I'm gonna keep it 100. You gotta love yourself, bro, before you even try to love a woman. Because loving a woman, bro, that nigga, that's a job. That's a job. Some days you want to be by yourself, but she wants your attention. She want to go here. She want to go there. But you trying to make music. You trying to do some photography shoots. But she want to go here. She want to travel. Man, bitch, I don't want to travel right now. I'm trying to build something here. Why I gotta go over there? Why I gotta go to Italy? I'm trying to build something in fucking Texas. What's up? But she want to go to Italy. She want to go to Paris. Bitch, I'm trying to build something in Texas. But they don't understand that. They don't care that you trying to build something, nigga. You think they care? They friends going to Paris. They friends going to fucking South Africa. They friends going to Colombia. They friends going to come on. They friends going to Mexico. They not trying to hear, oh, you trying to build something in Texas? Oh, you trying to build your little photo of business? Man, they not trying to hear that shit. That's why I say, bro, you gotta find your life purpose before you get in a relationship. Damn, that's gonna be the title of this motherfucking. That's the title. You see, I be having titles for those videos, but my shit really be coming when I'm talking. I can't really plan shit. Like, I'm not good with planning videos and stuff like that. So that's why I stopped really watching content on YouTube, because people be having stuff planned out. Or they come to YouTube high and they try to talk and they words be everywhere. I'm like, damn, bro, like take a break from. See, look, that's one thing I learned too. You don't have to be high or drunk all the time to like do art. Man, your best work gonna come when you sober. Your best, yeah, you gonna make some classic shit when you drinking, when you high. That's how it go. But man, ask Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was on he was on syrup and shit when he was making all, smoking on syrup and shit, when he was making like them classic albums and all that good music, bro. But it hit him one day, and like he lost all his confidence. So people don't know this, but that's when he found Drake, and he tried to have Drake come in to help him find himself again. Ain't that crazy? Like, those drugs really fucked his like creativeness up, like his flow. He had it all naturally, but he thought he needed the drugs to bring it out of him, you know. But maybe he would have still been doing that shit today. But I'm telling you, bro, them drugs, they, even though they say weed good for you, bro, too much of that shit, it's gonna fuck your brain cells up. It's gonna fuck your brain cells up. And you got some YouTubers, bro, like just go listen to their shit. They get worse and worse. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, they can't even complete sentences no more. Like, and it should be really having you worried. Like, bro, like, take a break. Take a break from the weed, bro. You know, try to have some confidence in yourself that you can do this shit without it. And try it sometimes. I don't care what art you do, music, whatever. Start living life. Start getting high on life, and slowly letting life, and like I say, ain't nothing wrong with weed, drinking, but do it when you want to. Don't do it when the drugs calling you and say, you need me, you need me. Nah, do it when you want to do it. Do it when you want to do it. But yeah, back to what I was saying. You can't get in a relationship, man, before you find your life purpose. Because you will always feel like you're missing something, man. That girl, she not going to be enough. I don't care how pretty she is. Bruh, I done had some pretty ass girlfriends. My baby mama. It don't matter how pretty they is. Because guess what? You go get used to them. You go get used to them, and they gonna start looking normal. You gonna start seeing they flaws. You gonna start seeing they insecurities, and they gonna look regular. Beauty, you know. So until you find your life purpose, man, a relationship ain't gonna save you. It ain't gonna save you. That girl not gonna save you. Trust me, you gonna still have those same thoughts. You gonna still have those same insecurities. You gonna still have those same doubts. So the best thing to do is to find your life purpose, man. And the best way to do that is to live. It's to live life, fall in love with this life, bro. Like I said on a while back, let life be your first wife. Fall in love with life. Like, care about everything you do. Care about it. And don't give a fuck at the same time. Shout out to Ray J. I just heard that. I just heard him say that today. I heard him say it today. I was like, damn, that's some real shit. Because he was talking about, Ray J was talking about, they asked him if he can tell his younger self something. He said he would tell himself to care about what he's doing and not give a fuck at the same time. Because he said that he was trying to be a gangster and trying to be, trying to be like this bad boy when he could have just stuck to what he loved. Like he said he loved like tap dancing and he loved like singing. He said he didn't really care about that because he was like, being a bad boy and shit. But yeah, man, you know, care about what you are doing in this world, bro. Like, start caring about what you're doing. Because 10 years from now, the shit you care about, it's going to care about you. You care about photography right now, it's going to take care of you. You care about rapping right now, it's going to take care of you. You care about painting right now, it's going to take care of you. You care about fixing cars, it's going to take care of you later on down the line. You got to care about the shit that you're doing in life, bro. And then carve out that path. Carve out that pathway. It don't have to be a perfect straight line to it. It's never gonna be like that. That's why I say when you're working on these jobs, don't get disconnected from what you love, man. Don't do it. Stay connected to it. I don't care if you have to listen to motivation videos while you on the way to work, motivation videos while you working with the things that you love. If you love directing, if you want to be a director, man, it's so much content on YouTube of successful directors giving advice. Listen to that while you're at work. Listen to it while you're going to work, so it can keep you connected, man. You always want to stay connected to your soul, bro. Always stay connected, because when you don't, guess what? You start losing your personality. You start losing who you really are, and then you want to be like this person. You want to be like that person. Oh, they like classic cars. Let me like classic. Nah, be yourself. That's the best thing you could do in this world. That's what's going to draw people to you. That's what's going to keep them to you when you be you. When I came to YouTube, I was myself. I love leather jackets. I love shades. I love all that shit. It's getting cold now. Hey, the leather jacket about to come in full effect. I'm myself. I don't like the luxury cars and stuff like I give me those old school cars any day. Old school muscle cars any day. That's my babies. So be yourself. Whatever you like that shit. Become that, become one with that. Stay connected to that shit. And like I said earlier, man, this podcast will be really short today because I got some jambalaya waiting on me. But I know it's Tuesday. We're almost at the middle of the week. If you got to work tonight, man, hey, go in, bro. Go in. Listen to some audiobooks. Keep yourself motivated. You got to be your own self-motivational teacher, bro. Because I can only tell you so much. Your soul gonna be always talking to you. You gonna be always talking to yourself. And you your best teacher, man. You your best teacher. I'm just here to remind you of who you are. When people say you ain't shit, man, hey, you somebody. All you gotta do is get back on track. All you gotta do is get back on track. You gotta believe in yourself. Have no pride. My homeboy was telling me today, he was like, man, shit, you ain't gotta have no pride, bro. Don't have no pride in this world. Like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you gotta get. So, hey, get on them jobs, bro, and fall in love with that shit. But don't let that job be an excuse to disconnect from what you love. Always, I'm gonna leave this with y'all right here. Always stay connected to what you love. Hey, y'all have a good night. Be safe out there if you're at work tonight. Hey, keep your mental right. Good night.